where you learn the secrets of the social media through the social universe, and in many cases, you learn the secrets of the universe itself. And so in last segment, we talked a lot about marketing and how sometimes just getting the right marketing person into your marketing team to inject some real personality, that's very important. The other aspect of doing a good job, whatever job you have, whatever career you have, whatever business you own, is just being overall healthy. Because if you're not healthy, you're not investing in yourself. That's what I wanted to talk about today, is one of the most invigorating ways that I know how to get healthy, and it also can be very, very tasty. So there's some we're going to get some tips from Shasha, who is the creator about 5 years ago of 24carrotsjuice.com, and it's a play on gold, right?
It is, but you would be surprised how many people call us and ask us to like resize jewelry and
oh,
things like that. So
funny.
It's still happening 5 years later.
Okay, very good. Maybe you should have a We Buy Gold sign and get a jewelry store right next to you.
pure gold, pure juice. So.
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of marketing, so that would be affiliate marketing right there. But coming back to just getting healthy, we really didn't give you, Shasha, a chance to talk about just what the experience is like. If somebody, and also let's give, we've given the website, but your location, give your address again.
Currently we're actually in Chandler, 6140 West Chandler Boulevard.
Okay.
But we're actually expanding. So the
You're
last
opening
5
another
years
location?
they've been wonderful to us, and we have somehow miraculously moved from juice bar to restaurant.
Okay.
So we serve an entire menu each week of local, Arizona grown, organic produce, which is a lot of fun, but we don't have a stove right now, so we've been doing this with a healthy dose of pixie dust and really late and early hours in the morning, so we're actually moving to Guadalupe and McClintock in November of this year.
Wow.
So I'm so excited.
So you're moving, it's not that you're creating a second location, it's that
We
you're
haven't
moving.
quite decided yet.
Okay.
We're gaining about 2,000 square feet, which we're dedicating to a lot of allergen-specific baking and cooking, and expanding our juice bar, being able to carry more local produce, which is awesome.
Absolutely.
And I'm not really sure exactly how far my hands will go to be able to maintain two right now. So
it's true.
We're going to see how the first one opens up, and then we'll see about maintaining the other one.
Literally a caution out there for those of you who your businesses are starting to become successful enough where you're thinking of opening another location. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Just make it big, make it even bigger, which is exactly what you're doing, and then start to expand. And then if you do start to expand, especially in the restaurant industry, give us a call at 480-296-1776, and we can actually team you up with the companies that took Cold Stone Creamery worldwide, that have taken Einstein's Bagels worldwide. We can actually get you in contact with those, but when you're ready.
I think that's the big thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You want to prove your model.
Right.
That's the important thing about franchising. So, all right. So coming back to what you were saying, so you're going to be able to add to the juice bar, to add more of a menu for allergen-free or allergen-specific cooking.
Well, we cater a lot to gluten-free.
Okay.
Of course, we're a vegan restaurant, so we don't carry any dairy. But we do a lot of gluten-free, nut allergens. We do specialty cakes, things like that. So it makes it a little easier for people when we have a dedicated oven for those things.
Absolutely. And you know what? There's a lot of our listeners out there that might not even know that you have gluten intolerance. I know that my wife did not know that she was gluten intolerant until we started. There were some symptoms and the symptoms aren't always wildly in your face. You know, that they're just things that you've learned to live with. And you haven't realized, you know what, if I actually took gluten out of my life, that things would improve. Now, for those of you who may think, oh, that's just for the granola community, or it's a fad, or it's one of those things one of the problems with wheat, just like the corn that we talked about, is that they changed the the makeup, the chemical genetic makeup of wheat has changed over the years, and that's why you're getting so many people that are gluten intolerant. It's not that people changed, it's that the wheat changed.
Right.
And so that gluten intolerance is becoming a bigger and bigger issue. And so if you have children that might be being a little bit hyper, you might want to check into the other, so there's two things, gluten intolerance and also dairy intolerance, and that's where veganism is becoming a bigger and bigger issue.
I was vegetarian for a number of years, my entire life in fact, and then I became lactose intolerant. And very similarly, a lot of people don't recognize the symptoms of lactose intolerance.
Right.
And so they just baseline a certain amount of pain in their day that is normal. And
Right.
only when you remove it from your diet, like I did with the juice fast, did I realize, wow, I feel great.
Yeah,
you know?
could actually feel great, and you don't have to have the sniffles or your joints aching a little bit or feeling bloated or whatever the case might be.
Most definitely, most definitely.
So these are all reasons that you need to go to 24 carrots spelled with a C. So this is the vegetable spelling of carrot, juice.com.
Yes, it's the rabbit version.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely. Now, just to share a little bit of experience that I'll share on the Ageless Living show here in the next hour. But I actually only recently started to juice after I watched this show.
Fat, Sick, and Nearly
Dead. And it wasn't just because of that show. It was that I watched the show and finally decided that it wasn't only for crazy people that are juicing. I don't mean to call Shasha crazy,
okay.
but I'm just saying that that it's a fad.
Juicing.
Yeah, they're so crazy about juicing that the only real juicer that I knew in my life was my grandmother, and I thought, well, she is fat, sick, and nearly dead, and so I just kind of wrote it off on, well, when I get to that point, then I'll start doing it. And you don't realize that their prevention is so important, as we talked about with the Obamacare. I mean, if Obamacare would just put in a huge dose of nutrition, in particular juicing. Tell us about the science of juice. Into schools.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
If it would just go into schools, we could add juicing and natural products to start children off at a young age.
And then it can actually be good. Okay, so my children are surprised at two things. One is if I prepare and this is an endorsement of 24carrotsjuice.com, is that if I prepare the juice and I don't have a good set of ingredients, the kids, they do not like it. Okay, but if I have the proper set of ingredients, still good for them, then they keep asking me to make more. So the point is that with the right ingredients, with the right formula, or the right recipe.
Yeah, nutritious and delicious. There's no need
doesn't
to be
have to be a dividing line.
Right.
And so if you're going to juice, I would recommend going to 24carrotsjuice.com and actually, making sure that you get the right address to the new location. Which, by the way, what's the new location address?
It's actually, we've combined a couple of suites, so we're still trying to figure out what the new address is.
Since this goes on YouTube, but get this generally.
If you guys are on our Facebook, we update that constantly. In fact, you can see our updates inside, and we encourage people to let us know.
Recipes are there, I noticed.
Yeah, we put recipes up, but we also really encourage our customers to let us know what they want to see. So people were asking, hey, can you have a dedicated gluten-free oven? Absolutely. Take a picture and put it up when we have it installed.
Yeah. So it becomes a community as well. So the point that I wanted to make is that the Obama administration did make an attempt to try to make a little bit more healthy food for the kids, and the kids rebelled. The kids hated it. It didn't have to be like that. If they would have actually started putting juices in there, that the kids, they were just good. They could
Our
have
most
just
popular
tasted good.
juice is a green juice, and I actually brought it today.
Oh, great!
It's amazing because a lot of people wouldn't think that a 3-year-old or 2-year-old would go for something that's green in color just naturally. Pinks and things like that are normally what they go for. But this is kale and cucumber and celery and spinach and wheatgrass.
Well, let's try a little bit of this as it's over here. And for you YouTubers or those who want to be on YouTube, make sure that you go to YouTube.com, obviously, and then type in Social Universe, and also along with Social Universe, type in 24 carrots. And you'll be able to see me drinking this amazing juice that will probably make me, lose at least 5 pounds just by drinking it.
5
I'm
pounds
kidding. I'm not making wild
healthier
claims.
and 5 pounds happier, right?